Good morning and welcome to today's national holidays. Today is Saturday, October 17th. I am your host, CK. If you're liking these videos, make sure you hit subscribe, ring the bell, and of course, feel free to comment on what you are enjoying about these videos. So, what do we have on today's agenda, October 17th? I believe there are a total of 9 holidays today. So, here they are, real quickly. National Clean Up Your Virtual Desktop Day, Eminem's Birthday, National Edge Day, National Fetch Day, National Mulligan Day, National Pasta Day, National Payback a Friend Day, Navratri, Navratri. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's a holiday. And Sweetest Day. So, let's find out about cleaning up your virtual desktop. Now, does your desktop look like this? If it does, I can't stand when I see people's desktop look like that. Mine does not. I have a row on the very left-hand side of my desktop, and maybe a few more, like 6 or 7, not 6 or 7, like 4 or 5 more, just like a second row in starting. That's it. The rest of my desktop is completely clean. I don't know how people live like this, because I don't know how you find anything. Like, all my stuff is organized in the folders and all that kind of stuff. So, today is a good day. If your desktop looks like this, then go ahead and, 1, back up your files, organize your things, and then obviously let it go. Like the stuff that you don't need anymore. Like, I clean out my stuff at the end of each week. I do. I clean out like downloads that may have happened just because I like images and stuff. If I'm not going to use them anymore, they're trash. They go away. Get that out. I don't need that anymore. Free up some space. Add more speed to your computer. And of course, it looks fresh. Every time you walk in, you sit down at your computer, like it's a nice, clean layout. And you're not looking at this monstrosity. I'm sorry. If your desktop looks like that, like it drives me nuts when I go to someone's desk at work and they're like, oh yeah, let me show you something. And I see their desktop and it's like this. I'm like, oh my goodness. And then they're like searching around, like moving that little mouse around. And I'm like, yeah, no wonder why you can't find anything. Look at your desktop. It's a mess. But I digress. Let's talk about something more fun. Pasta. Oh no, sorry, not pasta. Eminem's Birthday. Sorry, I saw pasta down here and I got excited. We're not quite to the pasta yet. But it is Eminem's birthday. So, some interesting things about Eminem. In 1998, his video performance of that rap battle actually made its way to Dr. Dre, and that is how he was discovered. And then Dr. Dre produced Eminem's first label, Slim Shady. And in February of 1999, that album debuted. It was the first of 3 consecutive diamond-selling albums, which was a new world record for a male artist. And on November 8th of 2002, wow, this was almost 20 years ago, 8 Mile debuted, which was kind of like a story about Eminem's life. And some other interesting facts. If you didn't know where Eminem's name came from, his real name is Marshall Bruce Mathers III, but he goes by Eminem because that's the phonetic spelling of his initials. Yep, M and M. Obviously not his middle initial, but his first and last initials. And also, Weird Al Yankovic obtained Eminem's permission to do a recorded parody of Eminem's hit Lose Yourself. He actually even asked for Eminem to perform with him in a video, but Eminem declined because he was worried it might hurt his image. So, but I thought that was kind of neat. And I now want to go find Weird Al's parody of this Lose Yourself. Also, it's National Edge Day. National Edge Day is actually brought to you by the punk community. So in 1981, hardcore punk band Minor Threat released a song called Straight Edge, and then ever since then, that term soon became part of their movement, which was to refrain from tobacco, alcohol, and drugs. In '99, a National Edge Day was created in Boston at the Edge Fest, and in the early 2000s, many people added veganism to this straight edge lifestyle. Some began to refer themselves as vegan straight edge or just XVX. I just kind of like the XVX symbol, but vegan straight edge is it is hardcore. If you think about hardcore punk, like just to do vegan and then cut all the other things. I mean, even just the occasional like drink with friends, like all that out. Whew, that's some dedication. So yeah. It's also National Fetch Day. It was brought to you by the brand Chuck It, and that is my doggy right there, who has now crossed Rainbow Bridge, but that's him with his little Chuck It ball. If you don't know what Chuck It is, it's basically like a little ball, but they have this like cool like little slingy thing where you put the ball in and it actually helps you like propel that ball further, and you don't have to like have a baseball or softball pitcher arm to like, you know, chuck that ball for your dog to chase. Just the way it's designed, it helps kind of like a slingshot, kind of slings it out there a lot further. But anyways, so Chuck It launched in 1988, and then it was bought in 2013 by a Arlington, Texas company, and then Chuck It established in the Fetch It Day in 2018, which was to celebrate 20 years since the launch of their Chuck It toy. And in 2019, Chuck It took that National Fetch Day coast to coast, where they debuted in shelters and all that kind of stuff to raise money around the country. And then this year, because there were a lot of us that stuck at home, they actually had some contest online, and if you won, I think there was like 20 prizes or something like that, then you actually received like a little fetch box and stuff sent to your house, so you could just celebrate National Fetch Day at home. So, if you have a little pupperuno or multiple pupperunos at home, if they like to run and chase stuff, this is a good day. Take them out to your backyard, take them out to the doggy park, and play fetch with them, because they would love it. And out here on the East Coast, it's like really, really perfect weather for that, because it's right around probably around 60 something outside. Perfect. Dog won't get too overheated and all that good stuff. So get out there with your pupper and play fetch. And you know what? I actually know some cats that do. So if you have a kitty cat, play some fetch with your kitty cat too. All right. Next is National Mulligan Day. If you don't know what a mulligan is, it's really a term that comes from golf. It's just a redo. But here is some interesting. It's really today. It's so much is not about the term or the golf part of a mulligan. It's really about taking another shot at something. Never give up. Don't consider failure like your last option, okay? If you don't succeed, try again, right? So keep taking your mulligan. So some history, though, behind where the term mulligan came from. So in 1793, there's three theories here. Theory number 3, 1793, Thomas Mulligan, a minor Anglo-Irish aristocrat and passion golfer, coined the word. Theory number 3 is that it came about in the 1920s when David Bernard Mulligan, a Canadian golfer and one-time manager of the Waldorf Astoria Hotel in New York, would often ask for a second shot off the first tee, coining the term mulligan. And theory number 1 is from the 1930s, where John A. Buddy Mulligan, a locker room attendant at Essex Falls Country Club in New Jersey, coined the word. So those are the 3 theories. Who knows, though? But in the 40s, the USGA, or U.S. Golf Association, claims the term first achieved widespread use in the 40s. And then in 1985, journalist Don McIntosh actually interviewed David Mulligan for a piece around the sports circuit where he confirmed the stories about his additional shots. So this is the day to take an additional shot. No, not of alcohol. Like, try something new. Well, I guess you could take an additional shot of alcohol too. But anyways, the point being is, if you're struggling to do something, it didn't work out the first time, you know what? Don't give up. Try again. Take a mulligan. Okay, it's National Pasta Day. All right, now finally, we can talk about pasta. I like pasta. Interesting fact about pasta is that macaroni, it used to be the term used for any type of pasta when it first came about. But now there's over 600 some odd types of pasta. So now they have names like macaroni, what we know as macaroni, the little curled one. Then there's elbow pasta and bow pasta and all that. Squiggly, spirally pasta, all those kind of things. But yeah, at the beginning, it was all just called macaroni. But I digress. Let's go to the timeline. 5th century, pasta is produced in large quantities in Palermo. Oh, there we go, Palermo. Wow. In the 17th century, pasta becomes a staple in Naples. Oh, that's kind of cool. I kind of like that rhyme. A staple in Naples. Kind of sounds like a wrestler name. Anyways, in 1740, the first pasta factory opened in Venice, Italy, the Paella Adami. Ooh, I wonder if that's open for tourist attractions, because that would be kind of cool to see the first pasta factory. And then in the late 18th century, the first mention of tomato sauce comes on the scene. It came in 1790 cookbook called L'Appiccio Moderno, whatever. So wow. So tomato sauce wasn't really that popular at the very beginning. Actually, do you put tomato sauce on your pasta, or do you just like it naked? Maybe some butter or something like that. Maybe some little salt, garlic salt. How do you take your pasta? Do you like even pasta sauce, or you just nope, I just like the noodle part? Let me know. And then in 1914, the invention of the process of creating dried pasta is used, and then it allows for it to be widely distributed amongst Italy, and now we can enjoy pasta too. So that's how we have it. We have dried pasta. Unless you make pasta at home. Do you make pasta from scratch? Because that's a lot of work. That's some serious dedication if you do. And if you do that, kudos to you. Golf clap. So let's move on. It is also National Payback a Friend Day. So this is for you. If you owe somebody some money, this is the day to give some money back. Now, I think for the now it's a little hard because we're not eating out in groups so much, but at least for my close-knit friends, usually when one of us gets the tab, someone else will, the next time we go out, someone else will get the tab. And I think, honestly, we would, break even. But they say statistically that someone probably owes you, in total, you probably have about $2,000 floating out there that should be paid back to you from a friend. Whether it's you bought their coffee here and there, you bought someone's there, about $2,000 worth on average. That's kind of interesting, I thought. And nowadays, with all the electronics and apps and all that kind of cool gadgets, it's real easy to pay back a friend if you don't have the Kizash, because you've got apps like Zelly, which is primarily brought to you by the banks, and that came out in 2017. And then in 2012, Braintree acquired Venmo for $26.2 million, and then PayPal later bought it for $800 million. That's insane. Can you imagine if you were the creator? Or even if you acquired Venmo, how much you'd be sitting pretty right now. But anyways, point being is there are so many options out there for you to quickly get money to your friends if you owe them. And did you know that PayPal originally was named Confinity? But it actually came out in 1998, which I didn't even realize. Has it really been that long? That's crazy. So yeah, but the point is, if you owe someone some money, make sure you get it back to them. There are plenty of ways to do it nowadays. I mean, there's so many options. It's crazy. And me, I do the Venmo option or PayPal. That's usually the two primary, and Google Pay. Like literally, there's so many options out there. So make sure you pay back your friend. And if you have money that you should do back, maybe today's a good day to just kind of mention, hey, remember that time I bought you, like a month's worth of coffee? You were gonna get that money back? Gently, remind your friend or friends who owe you money. Yeah, he might wanna, maybe buy you a coffee or something. Who knows? Anyways. And then today is also a Hindu holiday called Sharada Navrati, which translates to the 9 nights. It's an autumnal Hindu holiday. It's held in honor of the divine feminine Devi, and exact customs, they vary by region, but the main point of all of them is that victory of good over evil, and the victory, and then here's some different variations. You have victory of Durga Puja over the buffalo demon, or Rama's defeat of the demon king Ravana. So those are two different variations of the story. But if you're a Hindu, happy Sharada Navrati Day. And finally, it is Sweetest Day. Yes, from the Sweeties. It came about when a committee of 12 confectioners came together from Cleveland, and they distributed over 2,000 boxes of candy. That's a lot of candy. And in 1913, Hallmark started selling Valentine's Day cards. Now, you would think Sweetest Day would fall on Valentine's Day, but it doesn't. Even though a lot of people think Sweetest Day is synonymous to Valentine's or part of Valentine's. But no, it falls on the third Saturday of October. For whatever reason, that's why I didn't go into detail as to why it does that. That's just the way it is. That's what they stated. So, you know what? We'll leave it as is. And they did attempt in 1937 to make Sweetest Day like a week-long celebration. It did not work, but it is sweet that they tried. But yeah, so Sweetest Day really is not just about giving out candy, but it's about doing something sweet or nice for someone. Maybe getting them a gift, like I said, just doing something nice. It doesn't have to be like giving them physically something, but maybe helping someone across the street, helping someone unload their groceries, something like that. I know it's a little hard right now with everything that's going on, social distancing, everything, but I'm sure there's some other way if you don't want to hand out candy because it's not quite Halloween yet, do something to make someone's day special. Just be sweet. That's it. You just have to act sweet today. I know that might be hard for some people, but maybe put some extra sugar, or maybe put sugar in your coffee if you're normally not one, to help kind of sweeten you up just a little bit. But it is Sweetest Day. And that, folks, are all the national holidays for today. So hopefully you like those and you found something new, maybe something you want to celebrate. If you did, let me know in the comments. And don't forget, if you are liking these videos and you want to see more, make sure you hit subscribe, like, and ring the bell so you don't miss any more of these cool things. And tonight, I go live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we're going to just give you a highlight of what is coming up in the week in national holidays, as well as am I going to review anything today? Trying to think if I'm doing a review of a movie. Oh yeah, I am. I'm reviewing a movie that I saw in the theater last Sunday. I think I went Sunday and saw The Tenant. So if you want to know if it's worth watching, worth going to the theater for, I'll let you know that too. So again, don't forget to tune in tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for my live. And then take a little break and then come and join my friend Paul Burke on his game night, and we're going to do a little segment called Drunk Fruit, and we're going to be tasting some cider beers. So you don't want to miss that. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight. So hopefully you can join us. But as always, there's always the replay, and you can always catch up then. But with that, I wish you all a wonderful day. have a wonderful Saturday. Have a wonderful weekend. And I hope to see you tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for the live CK's Antics. And with that, farewell. Bye-bye.